Hello friends, welcome to the lecture series on data entry skill test, that is DEST for SSC CGL, presented by W. So as you all know, DEST is the final stage and the most important stage in this SSC CGL examination process. So far you would have competed with thousands and lakhs of other candidates to come to this stage, but at this stage there is no more competition, it's only about qualification. So if you qualify this DEST, then you will be considered for all the posts based on your merit. If you don't qualify, then you won't be considered. It's as simple as it. So welcome to this comprehensive 5 lecture series on DEST, in which we'll be covering everything that is required to crack this DEST. So the main intention of this lecture is to give you confidence, the confidence that you can crack this DEST very easily. Now, before I start off with the lecture, let me quickly take you through what we'll be covering in the next 5 lectures. So in the first lecture, that is general information, we'll talk about the pattern of the exam and the exam process, including document verification. In the second lecture, we'll talk about calculation of errors. We'll see what is considered as an error, what are the types of errors, how to calculate total error and percentage error, and also we'll look at cutoffs for DEST. And in the third lecture, we'll look at the most common doubts that most of the candidates will have, and we'll answer them all. In the fourth lecture, we'll talk about the best strategy to crack this DEST for SSC CGL. So we'll look at how to learn typing, how to practice typing, and what are the better keyboard options, and so on. And in the last lecture, we'll show you a practice sets ebook where there are 75 practice sets for DEST for SSC CGL of real exam level and type. So from where, if you practice, you will get that confidence to crack this exam. So this is all we'll be doing in the next 5 lectures. For now, let's get started off with the first lecture, that is general information. So first, let us look at the details about DEST, that is data entry skill test. So what is DEST? DEST is data entry skill test, as it's fully known as, and it's for all the posts. So this DEST is a qualifying exam for all the posts except these 4 posts, that is AAO, ASO or assistant in MEA and CSS, and junior statistical officer. So you will have to qualify this DEST for you to be considered for most of the posts except this 4. Okay, so it's very important that you don't neglect this at all. Don't take any risk in neglecting DEST. It can really break or make this exam. Next, let's get into the details. So the duration of the exam is 15 minutes, and the qualifying criteria is that you should type at a speed of 8,000 impressions per hour, that is roughly 27 words per minute. And the medium of the exam is strictly English, and the structure of the exam is such that you will be given a printed sheet where there will be few paragraphs which are nearly 2000 impressions, and you will have to type it in the software provided by SSC in 15 minutes, and that paragraph will generally have numbers and special characters as well. So if you type this entire paragraph with 2000 impressions in this 15 minutes with good accuracy, then you are considered qualified. That's it. So just type this, you're qualified. That's as simple as it. And remember once again that this is a qualifying exam, so the marks won't be calculated in the final merit list. Okay, so let's get into the exam process. So in the exam process, the first step is document verification. So before you start the exam, you will have a document verification where you will be required to carry along all these documents, that is metric certificate in support of date of birth, your education certificate and category certificate if applicable, and no objection certificate if you are already in service, and a recent passport size photograph and photo identity like Aadhaar or PAN card. So take one Xerox copy of all these things, and you can self-attest there near the center also. So don't forget to miss out any of these documents, otherwise you will land in big trouble there. So the next, after document verification is done, you will be called for the typing test, and this initial test will look like this, where you'll have to enter your roll number. Then you will have your personal details displayed. In case there is any discrepancy in the details provided over the screen, please inform the invigilator, otherwise it might be a problem in future on. So once you're done with checking the details, after you press confirm, you will be given few instructions. So once you go through the instructions, you can click on start trial test. So you will be shown a screen of trial test with time 5 minutes. See, this trial test is just for you to get familiar with this software and all, that's it. So whatever you type here won't be evaluated at all. So you can even not type, you can type, you can do whatever you want, and this is just to get you familiar with the environment, that's it. So once the 5 minutes is done, you'll have an option here, start actual test. So once you start actual test, your actual test screen will appear over here and the time will be displayed over here, and you'll be starting off with directly typing that paragraph in this empty space. Okay, so once you type the entire thing and once you are done with the time, then you can press save option. So press save option only if you're done with everything, because once you press save option you can't edit anymore and the print button will be activated. So you can take the print and you can submit the hard copy to the examiner. So that's it. But utilize the entire 15 minutes, because doing it early will not fetch you any bonus or something. Use the entire 15 minutes to go through the entire passage again, check whether you have done any mistakes, because accuracy is also very important. Okay, so this is how the actual test takes place, and after that test is done, you submit the printout to the examiner. You'll be asked to write a small paragraph of roughly 50 to 60 words from that passage which was given to you in a sheet of paper. So you'll be writing something like this, and you'll be writing name, roll number and signature in the bottom. So again, see, this is just for your verification, that's it. So nothing, whatever you write here won't be even checked. It's not for evaluation also. So it's just to verify your handwriting in case of any problems later. So this is just for identity purpose and not for evaluation purpose. Okay, so write anything you want from the passage, it doesn't really matter. So this is how your entire exam process will take place. So this is about the general information. We have seen about the details of the exam and the document verification and how the exam will take place. So in the next lecture we'll talk about calculation of errors. We'll see what types of errors are there, what are the cutoffs, how to calculate percentage error and so on. And that's it for this lecture. Thank you so much for being with me in this lecture, and if you like the video, please do like it. That shows how much you liked our efforts, and please do share this video with your friends so that they don't miss this good videos, and please do subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our future updates. We are uploading many more new videos, and for you to not miss them, please subscribe to the channel. Okay, thank you so much and have a nice day.